Welcome to the Pew Podcast Live, where you get your favorite hot topics from a Christian perspective. Starring National Gospel Recording Artist, Pastor Ron Todd, the lovely Mel Phillips, everyone's favorite aunt, Penny Ellis, and the swag-tastic Josh Jad. This show is dedicated to our beloved C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. Buckle up, you're in for a ride.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Pew. Hey. Auntie screen is black.
You're supposed to come out of this, right?
All right, what's up, Mel?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Hey, Derek. Hey, Auntie Penny.
Hey. What's up, y'all?
Hey, I'm having technical difficulties. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta change.
Call the IT department.
Call the IT department.
Girl. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call them. Give me 1 second.
Let me just say happy anniversary, sir.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much.
You and First Lady.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Y'all come on in. Welcome to the Pew. I'm excited. We got a good one today. We got, first of all, the legendary Derek Milan is here. How about that? How huge is that? Super excited about that. Mel is here looking like $1 million after having a birthday last week. Just looking amazing.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes. I see y'all coming on in the room. Come on. Don't you want to go? My New York brother is here, Kevin. I see you was the first one. He says, "Hey, Pew Crew." What's up, Kevin?
Hey,
Good to
Kevin.
see you, man. Mother's on early. Come on, Mother. She says, "Hey, Pew Crew."
I was in Atlanta this week, and I saw one of your co-hosts, I think, Monique.
Oh, you saw Monique? Yes.
I went to How Sweet the Sound in Atlanta, and
She sing?
Well, no, not really. No, she was getting her ticket. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. She's back.
But I knew it was her because she had some slides, and then she grabbed her shoes, and they were red bottom. I said, "Yep, that's Monique." Mm-hmm.
That's Monique. Kevin, that's your sister. You know Monique.
Yeah.
All right, Auntie. Did the IT department get you together over there?
You know, this IT department done turned 20. Hey, come on. Done lost their everlasting mind.
We gonna have to write them up. Now they gotta be on their job.
Right, tell IT you don't want them to have to you have to get with them and remind them who Mama still is.
Listen, I said I need the spirit of David Lee Ellis to get in me because my daddy was like James Evans. He ran his house. This is some foolishness here I'm dealing with.
They just don't know. Listen, in a totally different generation, have no clue. But see, I feel like that's the Bishop David L. Ellis that everybody really didn't know because he was so nice to you know. But I'm sure he ran a tight ship at home.
Oh yeah. Yep, and at church. Pastor Keon ain't had nothing on him. Act up if you want to.
Oh yeah, but see the stuff that he got away with, they can't even do it no more.
Yeah, we didn't have cameras, right? Yep, and we have cameras in social media. That part, yep.
All right, let's see. So my mom is on early. Woo, she ain't tired to the party. I'm so proud of you, Mother. Good job. Lady Mary says, "Good evening, Pew Crew. Looking forward to the show."
Come on, man.
Hey, Lady Mary. Happy anniversary to you.
Mother said, "Happy anniversary, Pastor Ron and Mary." Thank you, Apostle. We appreciate you. Yes, we really do. Kevin, happy anniversary. Thank you, sir. Pastor Greg says, "Grace and peace, awesome Pew Crew." Hey, Pastor Greg, so glad you're here. We're looking forward to your comments on tonight. Yes, we are. Bishop Child said, the legendary Derek Milan.
Hmm?
Good to see you, my son. Yes.
I love you, mother. I love you. You know that.
Kevin says, oh yes, red bottoms. You know Monique gonna have them bottoms on. Now she gonna complain about her feet hurting, but she gonna have them on.
Red and
She may
bottom.
even leave the stage early because her feet hurt, but she gonna have them on as long as she up there.
Right.
Keisha said, hello, Pew Crew. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Kobe.
Keisha, hey,
Kobe,
Kobe.
I'm so happy to see
Kobe.
you.
Hey, Kobe.
Happy blessed anniversary. Thank you, sir. I sure appreciate you. Listen, real
Plans,
quick,
plans for the anniversary?
this weekend, because of course, as you can see, I'm out of
Right, I
town.
was
The story of
looking.
my life.
Right.
So
What is
this
that?
my hotel room.
Oh.
That's why it's so dark.
Mm-hmm. Well, we gotta hurry this along then, because you got plans.
No. I'm not in town working, sir.
Oh, okay. Come on back. All right.
Oh my goodness. All right. Pastor Brinson says blessings, Ron Top. Blessings to you, sir. Good to see you, my dear brother. Kobe Bolden says, I miss y'all. We miss you too.
Aw.
So glad that you're here. Listen, shout out Soul TV. Thank y'all so much. If you're watching today and it is Thursday at 8 p.m. Soul TV, we appreciate y'all so much. Listen, Soul TV, 40,000 views last Thursday.
Wow.
Amazing.
Just Facebook
Amazing.
alone, not on television, just Facebook alone. Y'all, Soul TV, y'all got
Oh,
right with me.
thank you. That is
Soul
such
TV, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yes, they're celebrating. Yes, we are, Kevin. Thank you so much. Listen, we're moving expeditiously today because we have an amazing guest that's going to be with us today. I'm super excited about this one. We're going all the way to Arizona, y'all. And this
Nice.
amazing pastor, prophetess, and gospel recording artist has brand new music, and she's going to tell us all about it. So let's not waste any time because I'm excited. Y'all put your hands together for prophetess Eliana Porter Brinson. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
How y'all doing?
We are
good.
doing great.
Good.
So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here.
Amen. Good to be here. Good to be seen.
And not you. Come on.
And not
Okay.
you.
Amen.
Right.
Well, we're
Amen.
excited. So just to give you a little heads up, I'm gonna do this as if I've never seen you, talk to you a day in my life, okay? So because there's so many people that are gonna see this and they're gonna want to know who you are and all that kind of good stuff. And so we're gonna kind of go back down memory lane. So tell everybody a little bit about you and how you got your start in ministry, let's say.
Okay. Well, I would say, first of all, my start part of ministry. I've been in the church. I come from the Church of God in Christ. That's my foundation. My father, pastor, along with my mother, elect lady. He's apostle now, but I come up. I'm from Chicago. From Chattown. That's where I was born and raised. Me and my husband moved out here, I want to say almost 7 years ago from Chicago. But from there, I served in ministry pretty much my whole life. From the choir to directing to Sunday school secretary, primary school teacher, outreach ministry, in Church of God in Christ, whatever you find your hands to do, you do. So I just thank God for my dad. He started us singing. He started the choir back when we was little. I've been singing since the age of 4 or 5. I started writing around maybe 12 years old. When I, started writing. Then from there, elementary school, I was in, singing competitions. I won first place. The judge, they thought I went through, vocal lessons. And back then I was just like, no, it's just a gift, just a gift from God, and then it's just escalated. I've had mentorship, even throughout ministry. I want to say, like in Gary, Indiana, I've been fighting, pretty much that me singing so much and, just following music, the ministry side. Music is ministry too now. But when the Lord called me when I was 18 years old, even into the prophetic and into ministry, I was saying back then, oh, I just want to stay in the zone of, my comfort zone, like in the zone of just singing, and traveling. I don't know if any one of you are familiar with for Chicago, Monte Faline, Youth Fellowship, New Direction, all of them, I could go on and on, but I was a part of Monte Faline and Youth Fellowship, very good friends with Denise Rutledge, the Rutledge sisters. I can keep going on and on, but long story short, as far as ministry, I was running back then, when the Lord was calling me when I was 18. I just wanted to do and travel, I'm like, Lord, I'm not ready for the ministry, part of what he was calling me to and to the nations, all the way back then. People of God would come to the ministry. My dad would have them come and preach, and they would prophesy and minister to me and, tell me, God is calling you and he's calling you now, back then when I was 18. And I was just like, well, Lord, I'm not ready. I don't want to do it as far as ministry. I'm like, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. And so things start happening to me. I've experienced, I want to say 6 or 7 car accidents, all while even when I was living in Chicago. Even though even when I was still singing, Jerome Alexander, I was with him. Matter of fact, we went to Michigan one year. I want to say in 2010. I believe in 2010, Jerome Alexander.
Yes, I was.
It was for your appreciation back in 2010.
My gosh, it sure was. That is amazing.
I sang with the group. I went to help them for your appreciation. 2010, 14 years ago. Wow. 14 years ago. Yeah, that's what I did.
I appreciate me no more, prophetess. No, I'm joking. That's probably the last time I had one. How many years? 15 years? How long?
14, 15 years ago.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. So, well, as you can see, that's what I was doing. I was a part of just helping groups, choirs, traveling. For us, the ministry of who God called, was calling for out of my life, as a prophet, as a guy, as a, minister of the gospel. I'm just like, well, let me just write it in a song. Let me just travel and do what I'm doing. I'm like, not right now, not now, Lord. I'm in my comfort zone right now. And so, like I said, I had many challenges I had to face, because I wanted to do it, my way, just the music side of things, and not the complete package of what the Lord was calling for the assignment that he placed over my life. So as of today, I want to say in 2018, I was like, I can't keep running. Me and my husband had got married, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to keep running. I'm going to embrace, what God is calling for out of my life. And Apostle Anthony Goffin in Gary, Indiana, he had me preach on a Wednesday in Gary, Indiana, before we moved to Arizona. And I know the Lord had gave me something to, to release. And I was just nervous. I'm just like, so he called my husband. He said, your wife got a word. He said, she got a word and I want her to speak, on a Wednesday. And I was just like, oh, Lord. I said, how they going to receive the word? And so I spoke, I delivered the word. Apostle, came behind me and he was like, I didn't tell her nothing. He said, I didn't tell her nothing what was going on in this church. Me and her didn't talk. And he basically, that following Sunday, I believe, he said he had prayed on it. And the Lord told him that it was time to affirm me into who he called me to be as a prophetess. He said he obeyed God. He said otherwise he wouldn't have, affirmed me. But he said the Lord said it was time out for me walking around like a bastard child, just walking or, just going to and fro, that it was time for me to, accept who I was in God. And I didn't know that I was being tested when he asked for me to speak, so I had to open my mouth and speak what God has said, to that church. And I did it, and I didn't know I was being tested by God, but that's when he affirmed me that Sunday. He had all the prophets come up and he affirmed me that Sunday. And I'm telling you, I've been running it and embracing, who I am in God, not just the music side, but just the full package, the ministry and who God has called me to be. prophetically, pastoral, I'm still learning, even with the pastoral, still, being groomed and getting counsel and wise counsel. And, I just don't believe, you wake up in a rags. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel we still should be humble, what I'm saying? Be able to take wisdom, wise counsel, as we grow and what God is calling for. And I know that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm personally doing. What he's calling for out of my life, to be and to become. So here we are today. Me and my husband went through a reaffirmation in the prophetic we did in March of this year under Apostle Mark W. Webb. He did our reaffirmation. We just wanted to do a reaffirmation with that. And here we are today. We are pastoring Worship in the Valley Ministries Incorporated out here in Arizona. We have been going for 4 years now. And the Lord is blessing. He's blessing. I have a school in Liberia under my LLC, Born to Survive It. It's K through 6th grade, and I'm working on some stuff with Nigeria to do a school out there. So all of it's still ministry, all of it's still ministry. And I just thank God for what he's doing now, in the now. And I'm thankful for this opportunity, as well to be on here and meet new people. And let's see what the Lord want to say.
Yes, I see in the comments. I'm seeing awesome, such a blessing, absolutely. And
but you know what? I want to give a shout out though. When it comes to Chicago, Kim McFarland, she was one of my mentors. She sang on my first album in 2010. Her husband, Chris Anderson, he along with my husband, cousin John Davis, they produced my very first album in Chicago in 2010. My very first album. So I want to honor, the Kim McFarland for taking me under her wing. They came together and really helped on my first album in Chicago. The Brown Sisters of Chicago. They are on my first album. Just so many people, I don't even want to talk about musicians, Joey Wolfo, Viral, just so many people that has helped. Jason Tyson, I mean, I didn't get him, by myself when it comes to music. I just want to give honor to where it's due, those that have actually helped me, helped mentor me, believed in me, and to support, to push me, to keep going. So I just
you are so awesome that when I tell you we had all these questions to ask you, and
right.
when I tell you she is so, I've never had this happen. You literally like we have nothing to ask you. You ran it like so perfect and eloquently. I love it. There's nobody but God. Absolutely awesome.
You put me back in my element though. I used to be on 102.3 FM, and the other Chicago radio. I used to come in and do live interviews, like they was pulling on me, and so I was telling my husband. I said, oh, they bringing me back to my element. But
bringing it
I guess
back,
I do have.
I want to talk about the new single that you have right now.
Yes.
Tell us how that came about, and where we can get it, and how people can reach out to you and all those good things.
Okay, hold on. Actually, when I did survive, it was during the pandemic. I had really survived, and it got in the hands of Isaac Kareem, Kurt Franklin Praise. They was, they've been weighing it out, and so it's like after survive, I was like, you know what, Lord, I said, okay. I said, people need to know after you survive, now it's time to just hold on. It's time to just hold on to God. You know what I'm saying? It's time to hold on, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, after you survive, it's time to hold on. So, funny story, this is true. I was introduced to, I don't know if you are familiar with Patrick Bolton. He's the music director for Noel Jones. He's originally from Chicago. And so I was introduced to him maybe 9 years ago. I was going to his father's church in Chicago Heights. Pastor Harrison Bowden, and we were supposed to work together all those 9 years ago, and it just wasn't, the timing. I'll say that, the timing. And so all I can say is 9 years later, God allowed it to be so. God allowed it to be so. And in the way it happened, it came together. As I wrote the lyrics, his son, Patrick Bowden Jr., was writing the hook, and we never collabed together.
Wow.
We never collabed together. And so when I heard the hook, I said, oh my God, I already wrote the lyrics. And it was just like, wow, like it just fitted together. And we never even, me and his son never even got on the phone, talked about the song or anything like that. And I was just like, oh my God. And so I know it was the Lord. I knew it was, because everything just fell like fitly together. And so even now, I'm thankful for Patrick Bowden and the, People Music Entertainment and the musicians in LA that all came together. And I mean, we just made it happen. By the grace of God,
We got to hold on. But before we do that, tell everybody where they can reach you, where they can book you, and where they can get your music.
Where you could get my music, I'm on everything, every platform, every major platform, literally every major platform. And when you go there, you may see even, all my other stuff because everything's together. But YouTube, I normally just tell people Google, just type in on Google, Eliana Porter, Eliana Porter, Porter, and it will show every entity, literally TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music, however you want to listen to it, iHeartRadio, Pandora, however you want to listen to it, you can get it. Just type in my name, Eliana, Eliana. Porter, Eliana, if you're wondering what it means, Eliana is Hebrew and it means God has answered. And God gave me that brand, God gave me that name while I was in prayer 14 years ago when I was coming out as an independent artist. I sought God for a name, and that's the name he gave me. Eliana is Hebrew and it means God has answered. And to reach me, I'm on Facebook, through email, or you can inbox me. I do have a management company. I don't want to give the stuff out right now for that, but if you want to reach me, I'm on Facebook under different names. Eliana Sings, Eliana Porter, my artist page, Louise Porter Brinson, or Eliana Porter Brinson page. I have so many because I can't fit everybody on one page. So that's a way. However platform you want to reach me on, or DM me on Instagram, just Eliana. You could DM me there on Instagram, just Eliana.
Awesome. Well, listen, we appreciate you so much. We got to have you back. It's like we never have enough time on these platforms to get it all in. So we're going to have you come back and we're going to talk some more. But thank you so much. I'm super excited. Here's the premiere right here on the Pew Podcast is Eliana Porter Brinson with Hold On.
But your help is on the way. Joy comes in the morning. Brand new mercies day to day. Hold on, he's always on time. He's on time. Know it will. Joy will come. but you gotta hold on. Your help is coming. We've may do it for a night. Joy, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. If you need more peace today, it's coming, but you gotta hold on. Hang on in there, for the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but to the one that endures to the end. Whatever you've been praying for, He will answer. Yes, He will. You just gotta hold on.
All right, y'all. That was Eliana Porter Brinson.
Yeah, that was
Hold
beautiful.
on.
Yeah, I like that vamp.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all make sure y'all
Yep,
go grab
that
that
van
from
for sure.
all
I was
digital
grouping.
outlets. Hey, Lady J, she says, hey, Pew crew, hello. Listen, y'all know we got to get a couple things, very important things out of the way. First of all, we have to shout out our angel, y'all. You know we will not ever do a show without talking about our angel, Miss C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, the very first co-host that was casted to this show, who went on to be with the Lord almost 11 months ago. Auntie Penny, can you believe it? Absolutely crazy that it's been that long, almost a year. We love you, Ashley, and we will always, always mention you. And guys, we're super excited because, of course, the Ashley Brown Lawrence Memorial Musical is coming up, y'all. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Save the date, July 5th, 6 p.m. I'm talking Deshaun Mitchell, Bishop Hezekiah Walker, Montre Tisdale, Zebulon Ellis, and so many more are coming together to celebrate the life of C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. I'm planning to be there, y'all. You want to make sure that you're there as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If I go, I will sing, I promise. So I'm working it out right now as we speak so that I can be there. But I want you guys to meet me there, all right? It's going to be absolutely amazing. And shout out to her parents, Bishop J. Eric Brown, Lady Carmen Brown. Thank y'all so much for continuing to keep Ashley alive through her music. We love you guys, and we're constantly praying with you because I know that, especially as we go through these holidays, it gets really tough. So we love you. Listen, guys, I have a brand new single. Well, it came out on Christmas Day, but it's still new. It's called I Can Get a Prayer Through. It is absolutely invading your radio right now. I'm so grateful for every spin. Thank y'all so much for calling your radio stations and saying that you want to hear it. Make sure you get it. It's available on all digital outlets. I so appreciate you for that. Now, the legendary Derek Milan is here, and we cannot let him be here without me playing at least a little bit. We're a little crushed on time, but I got to play one of my favorite Derek Milan songs. Hey, listen, I
Yes.
had I had to at least get to that vamp, that music interlude, because that's my part. When I tell you that is my jam, that's one of
Wow.
those classics that are just timeless. Like
Wow. Thank you.
it's funny because I was going back through your catalog the other day, and I'm like, okay, now which one of these I'm gonna read for?
Mhm.
Because I love them. Because a lot of your songs are so timeless, and to be honest with you, um, you probably felt like they were for then, but a lot of things that you wrote about and you guys sang about are for now.
Now,
Mhm.
So it's like we need to revisit some of those
Oh,
amazing songs. So
got you.
yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, it's time for us to move. Kevin said, "Don't turn it off." I know, I know. I didn't want to. Trust me. He has so many, and it's like how you go to a concert and there's no skips. He has hit after hit after hit. I mean, we can go way back, to these Peter's Rock albums and stuff. So, but anyways, it is time for us to get into my favorite part of the show. What is it, Mel?
Hot topics.
Let's go.
Oh Lord, let me pray.
exactly.
All right. Now, I never know where to start with hot topics, but let's start here. You know, a lot of people want a fairy tale engagement, but now let me tell you, when you go to Disney World, there are rules, and listen, they're not playing with you like this.
Yes, that's great.
Who told you?
Wow.
Who told you you could propose in front of the castle? Did you get permission? Not
I mean,
only
they was already there. I'll just let them finish and then escort them off. Let her say yes, and then
he
they was
wasn't
already
having it.
there in this Disney World. Oh, that was bold.
Oh, so he interrupted them.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Took the ring, snatched the ring out of his hand, and told him, "Oh
Yep.
no, you're gonna do this down here."
Oh,
Period.
My God,
Get off my stage, man.
got to be more careful. Speaking of stage, when you get to a certain age, you feel like you can say whatever you want to say. I'm not there yet, but I just okay. Um, that and but sometimes you're not aware with this new technology. Even when you whisper things like that, you're mic'd like this lady when asked how do you keep your marriage going after 40
How you
years.
keep a man happy for 45 years?
Yeah, Miss Pam. Tell him.
Okay. Okay.
Mother, the mic
Ooh,
was on.
on, but that's okay. Teach a
Well,
mother.
they
Teach
asked
him.
her, and she told
Teach
them.
a mother. Okay. She do. Okay.
Bishop, I love you. Oh
his
my
mother
God.
still married? He married?
46 years.
46 years.
Hold
She
on,
been on
Auntie
her.
Penny. I'm
She
about to
been on her
write that
knees.
down on my notes.
Look, 46 years. She been on her knees for 46 years. Okay. Go ahead, mother. Go ahead, mother.
Oh, mother gave the best advice. All right, we're
Okay.
moving. Oh my goodness, we have so many. Let's go to something a little more serious, guys. We got to be careful, even though it's not, Christmas time and things like that. Thieves and robbers are out. You got to be alert. Keep yourself prayed up, covered by the blood, because this can happen to you. those of you guys who weren't able to make out what was happening, so the thieves began to shoot at the car. So they got down and they began to scream, say, listen, take the car, we don't want anything. Well, the issue was they had small kids in the back seat of the car. So they ran from their kids, and then they went to take the car, and they're screaming like, my kids are still in the car. So then somebody else pulled up. They jumped out. They're screaming, telling them what's going on. And so they ended up running in the house. The thieves came and got that car that didn't have no kids in there, and thankfully left their kids in the other car. But
that was wild.
Wasn't that
Real
wild?
wild.
It was broad daylight, and they all in the people's yard. That was crazy.
And just walked up and started shooting. It's just signs of the time. That's why we have to just be so thankful for every day. Yeah. Terrible, absolutely. Good evening, Marcia. Good to see you. Absolutely, Pastor Greg. Wow is right. Okay, let's move on to something not so heavy. That one was a little heavy. I was a little disappointed in this. You know, there's a time where Pastor Jamal Bryant is celebrating that he's getting married. He has found him a new bride, and look what his ex-wife had to say when she was asked about it. We do not own the rights to this video. We got this from the Shade Room.
Giselle, because we have to talk about your ex-husband, Pastor Jamal Bryant, getting engaged over the weekend. But before we give you give us your thoughts for those who missed it. Pastor Bryant announced his engagement to Dr. Carrie Turner in front of his congregation during Sunday service at New Birth. That's in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area. Giselle, I saw you commented. Congratulations. He's the father of 3 of your girls.
All of my girls.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Super happy for him and for the church. Like, New Birth really needs a first lady.
Yes.
That's important. And we need New Birth to be happy with Jamal because he has a lot of tuition to pay. All of my girls will be in college. So all is well.
Yeah, somebody's about to be an empty nester, but I'm going to get you on that too at 10:45
this morning.
Really?
So, okay, so did you give him a personal congratulations? Are you send gifts? What happened?
No, I'm not sending no gifts.
Okay, all right.
But I'm happy for anything that's going to make him continue to thrive and be a great dad to my girls.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all right.
Sure. Wonderful.
Well, here's Giselle.
Why not lead with that? Why not just lead with that? You know, the whole, what did she say? Something about I need them to like him because he got a whole lot of tuition to pay. I thought that was a little tacky.
He do.
I mean, he does, and
He do. And but
it
remember,
wasn't terrible for Giselle. That was one of her better.
but that's her. That's what
her.
I agree. That's one of her better. Yeah, and I mean, weren't they just trying to hook up for the storyline?
Last
show a
year,
couple
the
years
year
ago?
before,
Last
they
year,
was
right.
dating again.
Right, girl.
Yeah,
Bye.
but
I
now
know
she's
it's
so
off
happy.
topic, but why don't never talk about the rest of his kids? Don't he got a bunch more?
Yeah, that was my question. Do we got more kids?
He got a lot of tuition to pay.
A lot of tuition. So they need to be happy with him.
Really?
Kevin, well, you know, a lot of people are looking for him looking at him side-eyed because of his history, of course.
Well,
Oh,
Right.
Pastor Greg said she deep fried him in the deep fry.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish him the best. I hope this one take and all is well.
Amen.
All is well.
Right. I love to see them thrive together in ministry.
Me as well.
You know, we need a win. We need a win, y'all.
We do.
Because
We really
the
do.
church is suffering. We need a win.
Well, we need a win because this silly man lost. Take a look.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Great. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving. He didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving. I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
How stupid can you get?
He had to go to the doctor.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Uber
why
Lyft
would you
is
answer the phone?
expensive.
I'd rather you had been late to court.
His attorney, I blame the attorney. Because they shouldn't have
Maybe
called.
he had court appointed. Did he have an attorney?
I mean, anytime you go into court, it's best to go. You know, you don't want to be driving. You don't want to be in a car.
You want to be
With a
stationary.
license, even if it's not.
Period.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't. That's not.
Any
You don't get that.
right. Any type of Zoom meeting, you want to be stationary. Like I don't know, we do Zoom meetings. I don't even want to be driving at work.
You're
honey.
right.
You know, you want to be stationary. Bless his heart, but
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking about.
Right? And
Yeah.
then you going for a no license case. I mean,
I just wouldn't have answered the phone right then. I would have.
I would wait till I
I'd
stopped.
have been
No,
late.
he had
I'd
to
have been a few
dial
minutes late.
in. They don't call you. You call them. He called them while he was driving, which he's supposed to be on the phone in Michigan. Maybe
Period.
he had it mounted.
That part.
Period.
But then my thing is, like Auntie Penny said, I would have waited till I got to the doctor or whatever if I had to call from the lobby. But what I'm not going to do is be anywhere by no car knowing that I'm going to a driving case with no license.
Right. You're supposed to leave a little bit earlier so he could be parked
Mhm.
It's
and sitting in
absolutely
the
too
lobby.
ridiculous.
Bless his heart.
It's too ridiculous. All right.
Case in point, why he lost his license.
And his freedom because he went to jail.
Okay,
He has
so
to turn-
Greg C. Brown has some information on that.
Okay, let's see. Play stupid games with win stupid prizes. Absolutely, Lady J. His license was actually valid. The state made a mistake. Oh,
Okay.
really? I would like to see more on that.
Oh wow.
I hope
Didn't
so.
know
That
his
makes me
license was
feel
suspended, I don't think.
that makes me
what-
feel better.
I saw something the other day where he said he was humiliated because he was in the church and he was this and that and blah 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 blah. So I would need to see that report, Pastor Brown. Okay, we're moving. Time is getting away from us. Now, you guys remember the show The Real? And on The Real, they kept it real, and Tamar Braxton was on there keeping it real, and the other twin, Tamara. Well, there was a show where a mother was on there with her son and his wife. And now I just believe that, especially on national TV, you gotta have some tact. And there's just certain things that you should not say or revisit. Take a look at this.
When they first started dating, can I be real?
Yes, for real.
Okay.
Look at his
Well,
face.
they went to church together. And anyway, so I liked her in church because I was her Sunday school teacher. And he was like, Mom, now she's ugly, right? Y'all said I could be real. So then she got older, started filling out. And then I go, he says, Mom, I want to marry Jasmine. I said, Jasmine? The one you call ugly? He said, she's not an ugly duckling no more. And so I love her. She is the best thing that has ever happened to my son. I love her.
Jasmine, you got a voice here at the
You are very beautiful.
Yes,
Okay?
you are.
And I'm glad it worked out for y'all.
Yes.
All right? I'm really glad. Look
Yes.
at the son hitting his mama.
Okay, everybody, hand the mic back now. We're done. Thank you. Thank you for keeping it real.
Sometimes it's a little too real. How you gonna get on TV? Can I keep it real? She was ugly at first. She's ugly.
No, I'm not gonna front though.
I'm like, you was telling too much information. Look at Mama.
Some people do class.
I know.
Mama Stephanie was like,
First of
I know
all,
that.
Mama
I know that
How
ugly
about
rascal. I know his ugly behind. He wasn't calling nobody ugly.
And Mama
I
wasn't on that
was
neither.
thinking that, Auntie Penny, but I wasn't gonna say that. Like, who on that row is qualified to judge the ugly contest? Like,
Come on.
how you get your qualifications?
Y'all be doing the most.
Have
I
mercy.
told y'all, I'm tired of this church. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I just couldn't believe that.
Have mercy.
All right, y'all. We're moving because it is time for the question of the night.
Okay,
What could it
Trey.
be? What could it be? All right, let's see what Tracy got to say, y'all.
It's me, Tracy. Now I question, yeah. Because one of my real good girlfriends, I mean, we real good friends, her father has dementia. And one time she had asked me to come over and watch him or whatever. And so I said, okay, I had the time that day because y'all know, usually I'm real busy, okay? But I did have the time. So I watched him, Bonnie, he was a handful. I mean, he was wearing a depend, and he kept on messing all on himself. And I had never wiped a grown man's behind, so I was like, oh, yeah. And then, he was trying to go down her stairs, and then he tripped, and I tried to catch him. And next thing I know, we both was on an egg roll because we rolled down them stairs, and my legs still sore. So this girl called me yesterday and asked me if I could watch him again. Now, mind you, I am on vacation from work, so I really do have the time. But my thing is, I am not qualified. You know what I'm saying? I'm still traumatized from wiping his behind in those DPIs. And the falling, it's not my cup of tea. I don't think I can do it. So y'all babies, tell me what y'all think, because my girlfriend got real mad at me and said I was being selfish or whatever. And I'm like, honey, I'm trying to help you because I'm not good to take care of your dad. Now, I understand, she don't have that much money, so she probably can't afford to get a care. But she gonna have to do something because he needs to be in an assisted living. So maybe she can, I don't know, sell Avon, or something to try to get up a little extra money because he needs to be in the home. But what y'all think, sweet baby?
Oh my goodness.
I tell Avon, girl.
She sell a couple tubes of skin so soft. She'll be able to put them on.
Yeah, she need another career.
Yeah. But I agree with Tracy in the fact that, when it comes to caring for your loved one, you need to have somebody who you just can't put a babysitter over there when they need round the clock care. There is I don't know, there's a level of experience and training that you need if somebody needs that kind of care. Right. How about a registered nurse like Auntie Penny? But that's just like,
how about just somebody that did it,
right.
for years.
When your mother was sick, Auntie Penny, like it was common sense. Like when y'all sat around and said, okay, now, well, no, this one can't do it. No, okay. Well, how about Penny since she's the nurse? You know what I'm saying? Like it makes the most sense.
Listen, it's like I told my siblings when my mom got sick. I was like, I'm David Ruffin. Y'all gonna be the Temptations.
Right.
I'm about to run this show. Okay. I don't care who's pastor, who's bishop. I'm about to run this show. And because she had already said like before then that she wanted to be with me. So Tracy, it's not a calling for everybody. And it's fine. Just be honest with your friend that, hey, it's a little too much. I can't do that. And maybe help her, reach out to the physician, the doctors, and see if they can just get her some additional help that she needs. But Avon's not going to, selling Avon's not going to get that.
There are places that assist,
there are places and there are
so many
agencies,
things.
right, that she can get some assistance from. But Tracy, No, baby, you Tracy. That's not Tracy's calling. Lord forbid she break a nail.
Right.
Get that smell, and urine smell, anything in her Cadillac Escalade, child. That's not gonna work. Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah. You're the
It's
best,
almost
the
like
best
you have
friend
to
you
be
could be to
anointed.
her. Yeah.
It's
And I
almost
mean, Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tracy's got a lot of money. Maybe she can, help her friend out, give her a little love offering to get her started.
She did not suggest that. She didn't suggest not one donation. She didn't. She said, I'm gonna tell my good girlfriend to sell Avon and get her a couple extra dollars and hire somebody. But Tracy, no, if you don't want to do it, even if you could, if you don't want to do something, just say no.
Yeah, because we need to
obligated.
stuff we don't want to do and then have an attitude while we're doing it. That's
Right.
We're not doing
Right.
that.
Yep.
Because I can't stand that. I remember, and Uncle Derek could tell you, because when I was younger, especially first out of the house, I always needed some help. But it was never like, well, what you need it for? This. It's just like, here you go. But if you didn't want to do it, then just don't do it. But have you ever had that family member where you had to ask them for help and they like, and you better give it back, and what's wrong? And I was like, well, dog. I already didn't want to call you.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Right.
Because if you ask me for some money, I got plenty questions.
Well, Uncle Derek never asked me no question. He was just like,
that's a blessing. Auntie Mel got questions.
Right.
TT gonna ask. TT gonna ask.
My mama did too. She gonna ask some questions.
Listen, and I'm so glad. And when you get to the point where you ain't got to ask nobody for nothing, it's such a rewarding feeling. And half of it is learning how to manage your money.
Correct.
That's true. A lot of times when we look back over things, it's not that we really don't have it. It's what are you spending your money on? You living beyond your means, and so you want to bail out. That's what you want, because you want to spend where you shouldn't have. So, but I think you live and you learn.
That's true.
You live and you learn.
And Tracy, you could, even though you caregiving is not your cup of tea, you could offer to send some dinner or just do something to make her life easier. Send some dinner, send some things that she may need, and let her know that you love her, but you can't help her take care of her daddy.
Correct.
And I feel like Tracy have a whole lot of friends that seem to be less fortunate, and you got all this money. Maybe
you're right.
She need to get a new friend circle.
No, keep the same friends, but get you some tax write-offs. Start donating to charity, because something since you always want to look like Big Money Grip next to everybody else, you need to start helping them come up. That's one thing.
You was doing really good too today. You was doing really good. You wasn't even being messy. I was so proud of you.
He said start donate. So she got, that's not her responsibility to fund the people, but she can help. Like if I know my friend going through it, don't worry about dinner. I got y'all tonight.
You are absolutely
things
right.
that you can do.
Right. And when your friend has coverage for her dad, take her out with you. I'm sure Tracy get massages, pedicures. Take your friend with you and treat her to that.
It's okay to say no. Absolutely it is. Correct.
Yep.
There's
Good
other
luck,
ways
Trey.
within her heart. Absolutely.
Yes.
Did you offer prayer?
Why, since you sat down from the ministry, you should have plenty of time to pray.
Right. Because you ain't up on nobody's platform right now.
Now, if I call somebody for some help, especially my village, which I don't have to do, thank God, me and Jesus be working it out.
Yes.
And they be like, well, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to be like, okay. But yeah, my eye is going to be all the way to the side. Thank you for the prayer, but I need some help.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. So Tracy, I hope that helped you tonight. Well, guys, that is the end of our show. Certainly, I hope you guys enjoyed. Time just flies when we're having fun.
It does.
But don't worry, we'll be back same time, same place next week. Next week, we got a whole show of hot topics, so y'all get ready. We got some real good, unmessy stuff.
I'm trying to make it to heaven. I'm so proud.
Right.
Great show, y'all. Thank you, Pastor Greg. I appreciate it. Shout out to our guest today, Prophetess Brinson Eliana. She is amazing, amazing music. I want y'all to make sure you go on all digital outlets and support her. Let's do that, y'all. Come on. Support, support, support. When you have something, you want somebody to support you. So let's support her, okay? But
Right.
until then, thank you so much, Uncle Jack. I think you need to come back next week.
I will.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna have him come back next week, and then we're gonna play more Derek Milan music.
Yes.
Yay.
You know, it's always hard for the artists to hear that old music, but we love it. So, y'all, thank you so much. We love you for free. We'll see you next week right here on the Pew Soul TV. Y'all, come on, keep them numbers going up. We love y'all. Good night. Auntie Penny gonna be playing. She out of here.